Howdy folks, friends and family across the globe, and welcome back to another addition to the RTS Bonanza. And I got a scratch that I just can't itch. It's time for an RTS. Do not do tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. Play games for fun with the idea behind it to provide you with videos you can pop on in the background regardless of where you're at or what you're doing. In case you got friends and family can't make it over some couch co-op, you know who can? I can. A simple solution. Pop on one of my videos. Every time you do that, I feel like it's you're inviting me into your home. I'm inviting you into mine. We get to share a couch. This couch, it's the world's biggest couch. It's called the internet. So sit back and relax, and the next couple hours, just consider me your buddy, your pal, your friend. We're going to be playing good games, bad games, old games, and new games. To my subscribers, I want to say thank you to each and every one of y'all, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing these videos, and I can promise this. As long as one of you stays subscribed, I'll keep doing videos. So thank you so much for sticking with me as long as you have. Drive by Rubneck and Beers, howdy. I'm going to recommend SpellForce 1, and then the next video will be SpellForce 2. So just, yeah, there's a reason. I'll jump into that. Anyways, yeah, RTS games are one of the 4 pillars of gaming, for me, in my early years especially. Started as far back as Dune 2, and alongside fighting games. And by that I mean proper fighting games like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, King of Fighters, World of Heroes, you name it, I've probably played it. You know, things like Melty Blood even. Okay, excited folks, just Red Bull. And then the other 2 would be RPGs and vehicular combat. So whenever I run into a problem like, I don't know what I want to play, I just put on an RTS. And this time we're here with SpellForce 3. I've been a fan of the SpellForce series since the first game. 2's probably my favorite. But 3's good too. 3's good. I enjoyed it a bit more. If you were looking for an RTS that was more kind of like Warcraft 3, SpellForce was always the way to go. Alright, let me make sure I got everything. I think I got the sound levels done. I'm not going to continue dialogues. I'm going to track new quests. Campaign difficulty will be normal. Will not skip intro videos. We might hide helmets eventually. Subtitles would be nice. Alright. I'm assuming it has subtitles. I can't remember. It's been a while. We're just going to do Burning Blood, which is a base campaign. This says buy now, but I own it. I own this and Fallen Gods. This is a prequel scenario you can play. I won't play through it. That way, in case you're interested in picking this game up at a later point, then guess what? You'll have something still to unmask. So. Normal, if you have little to no experience. Hard, if you're seasoned. I am, but I'm old.
You are General Sentenza Noria, commander of the Wolf Guard. According to rumor, a group of rebels planning to overthrow the crown has taken refuge in a deserted castle in the wilds of Iskander. Their leader, a mage named Isamo Tahar, is as charismatic as he is radical. It is your job to end his scheming, one way or another.
Just making sure we are recording. And if the sound isn't quite right, I'll adjust it by the next video. I say that. 90% of the time I actually don't, but I will.
It's true, sir. They're inside the fortress.
Good. What about the outpost?
They've set it up and are waiting for you to take over and give instructions. The new guy, Private,
Carpal.
Yes, that one.
Carpal
He's
tunnel.
in charge right now.
Good. I've told you before and I'll tell you again. This mission is important. The man inside that fortress, Isamo Tahar, he's more than just an ordinary lawbreaker. He's a traitor, he's a mage, and he's a murderer. We are the best the Royal Army has to offer, and the Queen put her faith in us. So let's not fail her. Now move to the outpost.
Ignore the dates. Alright, controlling hero, select hero, drag. Right, so something like that. Move them with the right mouse. Gwen on some. What she got? Damage is magical. Strike. Pierce and strike based on what we do. Siege resistance. Okay. Up and down. Control in that, huh? Okay, there we go. That'll be helpful.
Let's go. Easy.
I remember that's like
What's that?
Godstone, long forgotten relics of unknown origin.
Huh?
You found some loot.
That could come in handy.
First side open. Okay, we'll definitely keep that. What she got? Guard robe. Spear mace, okay. If I remember, we can actually we play a predetermined character, but we get to I want to press F. Yeah.
As you command.
Oh, this will be
Wolves,
fun.
watch yourselves.
Rabbit, what a lovely piece of earth this is.
Alright. Tutorial. Construction menu's locked because we're not there yet. This is still the.
That way? All right.
Yeah, again, it
All
plays
right.
very hero unit based.
Huh?
Sorry. It is a late video. Game looks
Right away.
really good, though. I don't remember when this came out, but.
That the outpost?
Yes, sir.
Good. Then let's find Private Carpel.
Tunnel. You get quests, especially when it comes to Warcraft 3. If you think of the campaign after the campaign, it wasn't Frozen Throne, I think, where you first show up in like Durotar, and it's basically like they're Blizzard's proto World of Warcraft. It's kind of like that. But even though we're playing, sorry, this is a train of thought got lost. Predetermined characters, we do have some control. Now, if I remember, in the second and third one, we get a bit more control over what we want,
General
and
Noria.
how we want to do it.
It's an honor.
Private Carpel. Report. How much
When we
resistance
come
do we
to
face?
upgrading our heroes,
Impossible to say, sir. We've captured 2 of the rebels in the woods, but they wouldn't talk. All we know is that there have been some troubles within the, resistance that might be to our advantage.
what happened to the patrol?
Where are those 2 rebels you captured? Can I talk to them?
I am afraid that won't be possible, sir. They're dead.
How?
Poison. They had it in their robes and swallowed it once we left them in their cell.
I was careless.
That was careless. You should have searched them more thoroughly.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry.
You mentioned troubles within the Resistance. What do you mean by that?
Alright, let's
Where are
test
those
this
two
out.
rebels you...
I am
How?
poison. They...
Cowards. You mentioned troubles within the Resistance. Troubles?
Yes. The prisoners wouldn't tell us, so we waited for your arrival, as you ordered. As you might know already, Tahar and his mages barricaded themselves in the old fortress. We'll need to find a way inside.
And that's what we'll do. Anything else?
No, sir.
Good. Good work, Private. I'm glad they assigned you to my unit.
Oh, I'm... Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Let the workers know I'm in command now. We need to get this camp and our men into shape before we can make a move.
Understood. Get over here, men. Yes, you! For those of you who don't know who this is, General Sentenza Noria, Spy Master of the Queen and Commander of the Wolf Guard. He's the one in charge of this operation, and from now on, you'll follow his orders. Understood?
Yes, sir!
General?
Yes, first we need to...
Rebels, we're under attack.
Blazes.
keep it together. We'll show them what it means to take on the crown.
Yeah.
Pray tell.
This is over.
Take them down!
What is it? That was all of them, I think. You all right, Gwen?
Can't remember,
I
but
know
your
how to defend
basic
myself,
units might
baby
also
brother,
gain experience.
But thanks for asking.
Quiet. If Tahar knows our location, it won't be long until he'll launch another attack. We should stock up on resources first, and then set up a barrack to arm our men. Let's begin.
Alright, quick access.
Carpal, get the hunting cabin manned, and see if we have any lumberjacks among our workers. We need wood.
Alright, this is gonna take some getting used to. Needs one worker assigned to function. New buildings are automatically assigned to maximum multiple capacity. No, we need to be for the maximum. Alright, let's see. Heavy strike. Oh, for melee. Perks. Brutality. Plus 3%. Attack damage. That's his. It's hers. Focus,
Yes.
regeneration, discipline.
Hmm?
This is critical hit chance.
Yes.
If I remember, you really want to increase critical hit. Okay, so these are the trees. Alright. Yeah, inventory, abilities, spellbook. Alright, what should you get?
Yes?
Now, when 2, I think you get a lot more control over your character. I remember going down Necromancy or Black Magic, because you could, where is it? First you get that, which is great. Leech part of all auto attack damage inflicted. Void Arrow was good. Here it is. Call the Forsaken. Walking corpses in the area. Summoning undead. I'm a sucker for anything necromantic. Save game. Alright, so we are here. We have what? 13 workers at the town center. Gotta bill it. We got a hunting cabin.
Make up your mind.
First, let's get them into a control room,
Fine.
right? Is that still functioning? Yes, 1.
Need scouting.
Light cavalry can be just quickly scout ahead.
What?
Marvelous. Range unit can target flying units.
Waiting your orders.
Royal soldier. Gotcha.
Yes?
It'll be 2.
Of course.
You're what we're gonna call cannon fodder. Now, if I remember doing something like that,
Good.
in that.
Now let's build the barracks.
And or use the building button. Bottom right of screen. Excuse me. Oh, here it is, construction menu. That's right. I don't really use hotkeys, because this is what I like about RTS games. Granted, it gets more intense as you play, but I like to take it slow. I like to enjoy my time, unwind. Unless it's something like Age of Mythology. Oh, excuse me. Ugh. Even then. Alright, what do we gotta do? Build a barracks. Mine quarries for stones. Where do we have any quarries?
Orders?
Where to?
Orders?
For the crown!
I believe they have passive regeneration too. Oh, it's the territory bonus. I gotcha.
Yeah!
Blazes. They mutilated him.
You think the rebels did this?
Yes. They didn't rob him as highwaymen would have.
Then why? Why did they kill him?
Give a person power, and you see their true face. Maybe they slaughtered him just for the joy of it.
Another reason to get that bastard and hang him by the neck.
Indeed.
For the Queen!
Give up!
You don't know who you're messing with.
Take him down!
You got it.
Let's go back into our own territory real quick. Okay, this tells you how much is remaining in this sector. There's our stone, so let's do that. Let's get that going real quick. It's really not a big deal. How do we rotate? Okay. Let's do that. Key mapping. Maybe it's the same thing. Try it. No. Might not even really matter. I think it does matter a bit, but it could be wrong. So anytime you construct something, it also takes workers, so keep that in mind. Worker population will go up whenever you upgrade. If we go to the construction menu, or if we click here on the town hall,
Building
that provides a
completed.
blueprint, but that's fine.
So much to do. What is it?
Charge!
Let me see.
Okay, I'll take it.
Huh? Let me take a look.
Alright, now let's check this real quick. We can't do that because we have to do this. So how do we expand borders? I'll be safe coming a lot right now, especially.
Ah!
Get ready.
Yes?
Commander,
For the crown!
Of course.
Alright. First video or two, I'm just getting my feet wet. Getting used to everything again.
Huh? Onwards.
Alright. Plus 10 focus. That's still useful for us because focus does something. Yeah. There we go. Now it's neat because in the second one you get to play, as much as they're elves, you get to play dark elves. And the great thing about dark elves in this setting is they're very necromantic based. As a faction, that's where you align. And then the third one you play basically their version of orcs, which are, you know, they're ogres. So it reminded me of Warhammer Fantasy, the ogre faction, where your basic troops are already like giant freaking monstrous infantry-sized creatures. And I thought that was a pretty cool
For the
mechanic and idea.
queen!
The campaign's
them
based
down!
around that though, so just be advised. It can
Charge!
be kind of rough.
All right.
Now I played this, I think, around the time it came out.
yes?
And I was kind of, there was performance issues and other stuff. I originally played on Steam.
As you
Picked
command.
it up on Good Old Games because I supported
Oh, this will be fun.
developers and Good Old Games. There you can see the boundary. That looks like that's
Stay
the
alert.
opposing team. Rebels. Rebels. I gotta get that rolling R going. But yeah, SpellForce, man. SpellForce 2 is great. And I remember not hating this game. It's long, too. So you're... Now, part of the problem is when this game released, it ended on a major cliffhanger. And I remember that pissed a lot of people off. So keep that in mind. Which means if you're going to pick it up, I'd probably recommend picking it up
Make it quick!
Take them down!
on sale.
Charge!
And get all three, you know?
Huh?
Well then.
I'm ready. Yes.
Quest completed. Alright, let's check this out real quick. Can I equip the crossbow? Cannot for him. Cannot for him.
What is it?
Can for him, but do I want to?
Chop chop, man. Let's get to work.
Orders?
I can't remember if we're able
Pray
to
tell.
change class later. Or if
Fine.
we're stuck like this with... I think we might. This might just be a
Commander.
beginning game thing. I can't remember. 'Cause I could have sworn I went necromancy even in this. In this one.
Acknowledged.
Will be swift.
Yes?
Alright, let's continue on, right? We have this. Problem is wood cutting is down. Alright, where is barracks?
Aye, that should work.
Barracks. Need a barracks.
This will only take a second, please.
Fair enough. Now let's man them. The quicker we get those soldiers armed, the better.
Alright, so again, you assign workers here.
Oh well.
Increases the speed. You don't need to have them in there, but it helps.
This will be a masterpiece. Well then. Chop chop, man. Let's get to work.
Tells you what they require. Blacksmithing also will allow you to upgrade them. It requires blueprints. I can't remember everything about this game. It's been a while. Also, I don't know if you can sell it. You can demolish it, but
So much to do, so little time. All right then, let's get to it. Well then. Aye, that should work.
That's your command.
Did you say something?
So much to do, so
I'm
little
ready.
time.
What? Did you say something?
Commander.
as you can see,
She's
arbalists
the
do a
fastest
lot of
man.
damage.
Commander.
Will only take a
I
second.
ride with Harry.
Chop chop, man. Let's get to
Where
work.
to?
That's your command.
This
Yes.
will be a masterpiece. Chop chop, man. Let's get to work.
Where is experience tracked?
Aye, that should work.
Excuse me.
So much to do, take a second, little time.
Commander.
Yes? Commander.
Well then.
A royal soldier. What's the difference?
Well then.
They do hardly any damage. They do a lot more. Alright, let's do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
This will be a masterpiece. Chop chop, man. Let's get to work.
There we go. And these only require food, so. Yeah.
Aye, that should work.
Are we out of food?
Alright then, let's get to it.
Alright, 37 to 60, huh? Is there any other place for food for resources? Screw it. We'll make do with this.
Will be a
That's your command.
masterpiece.
Commander.
Made up your mind? Good. That should suffice. So, Carpal, that fortress you mentioned, is that the ruin up north?
Yes, sir. That's where Tahar's hiding.
All right. Then let's take some men with us and put an end to this bastard. We should be able to blast through his barricades now. Let's head out.
Alright. Health potions. Always health potions. Find a way inside.
Well then.
Well, we can't go that way. It's blocked off, so. Let's try that. That's a bit quicker.
Only take a second.
I do want to highlight the game does look really good. And the good news about coming to the game now versus when it released is computers have advanced, I'm hoping,
Yes?
and they've had time to optimize.
Huh?
Charge!
That's your command.
Hit them where it hurts.
Yes.
What's that?
You notice dried blood on the bars of the cage. Seems like whoever was trapped managed to escape or die.
Huh. Interesting.
Make it quick!
Let me see.
We'll take
Huh?
that.
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna have to keep an eye out for that kind of stuff.
Of course.
Commander.
The map can be kind of busy.
crown! Orders?
Yes?
Yes?
Take them
Commander.
down!
Knock. Aim.
Pray tell.
Fire.
For the crown!
That's your command. Commander. Yes? Commander.
She's the fastest we have.
Okay, there is regeneration outside of combat.
Orders?
Need scouting?
That helps too.
That's your command.
Huh?
They won't know what hit them.
What is it?
Knock. Aim. Fire.
Commander.
Commander.
Yes?
Oh, that one's been dead for weeks.
Looks just like you in the mornings,
Corpse
brother.
wears the
You're not
colors of the
funny.
Royal Army. Bloody note sewn to his forehead reads, Mage Killer.
Yes.
At your command.
The arrows are knocked.
I'm ready.
Yes?
Open fire!
We'll be swift. Amateur's work. Go.
At your command.
Hit them where it hurts.
Made up your mind?
Ah!
I'm ready.
Open fire!
Shit, they got through. 2 arms!
And 2 legs.
What? That's all? I'm only getting started.
Good idea.
Let's go.
Pray tell.
At your command.
Right away.
Yes?
Charge!
Yes?
They won't know what hit them.
I'm ready.
Commander.
Okay. Let's level up. Okay. Alright. I'm just trying to remember what was good. Because you can kind of mix and match a lot of these. These are toggables. Things you can turn on and off.
Orders?
Yeah, we're going for that. At least until we get to Call of the Forsaken.
What is it?
else is there? Oh, it's stat bonuses. Yeah, yeah. So those use strength.
Orders?
That uses dexterity. That's strength.
Huh?
And that uses intelligence, right?
Made up your mind?
What is it?
If I remember, this is one of those where you want to basically hyper specialize your heroes.
Yes?
If they can do leeching, definitely put points into that. That way they have a way to self-heal in combat, if need be.
That way? All right.
Yeah, it's like a resurrection respawn zone.
Chop, chop, man. Let's get to work.
Yeah, sorry I'm going so slow. It's late, kind of tired.
Yes.
An Ilimsar Godstone, long forgotten relics of unknown origins.
Huh?
Scaffolding, unlike the rest of the fortress, the wood shows no sign of weathering. The rebels must have erected it to further fortify the ruin.
At your command.
Orders?
Commander.
Pray tell. Acknowledged.
Yes?
Knock!
Make up your
Hey!
mind.
Get ready.
Fire!
I need to focus!
Yes?
That's all of them. Now where's that traitor?
Good question.
I'd wager they're inside the fortress. With a bit of luck, they haven't heard the fighting.
Irrelevant. Let's find them.
Yes?
Alright, where was that chest? It was over here.
Our population is at maximum capacity. We need to expand.
That should work.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You got it. Fine.
Bridge is out.
Building completed.
Commander.
Okay, that's experience.
Charge!
Open fire!
Yes?
What's your command?
Huh?
Yes. That's your command.
Did you say something?
What is it? Let me
That
see.
must be it. Good. We'll go in alone.
Sir?
If we march in with an army, we might as well tell them we're coming. If we sneak in instead, we might still have the element of surprise.
Won't we be outnumbered?
I doubt it. We should have disabled most of his men by now.
Correct. Let's move.
Elmund Vastal, Duke of House Vastal, was always said to be an eccentric, an artifact collector with an interest in Shaper culture. He was patron of many excavations in Iskander. The last
Oh,
one
this is the
performed right
reforced
below his own
version.
castle.
I have no idea what
With his lands left deserted,
the difference
the
is.
caverns below the fortress are as enigmatic
I'll look
as they
it up
are
right now.
dangerous. Isamo Tahar could not have picked a better hiding spot.
Enhanced campaign experience, improved RTS mechanics, and reworked RTS factions for humans, orcs, and elves. From designs introduced in the expansions, update skill trees with new spell mechanics, improved quest flow, improved loot distribution, reworked crafting, RTS AI balance, complete rework of the hub, complete purge of campaign quest logic issues, improved co-op mode. Oh, there's co-op. Journey mode and additional game modes similar to the original SpellForce's free game mode, which was always fun. More than 20 hours of unique content can be played co-op. Huh, how does co-op work? Sorry, I'm checking this out so you don't. 3 players can team out, play through the entire campaign together. Okay. So, if you feel like you're being overwhelmed with this game, invite a friend to play. Does it have remote play together? Let me check that real quick for you. Yeah, this first video is always rough. Huh. Does not have remote play together. Okay.
Blazes, did you hear that?
Must be the troubles you mentioned, Carpal.
Whatever it is, it plays into our hands. They won't hear us coming.
I give him the mace. Yeah, we'll give him the mace.
I'm ready.
For the crown!
Undead!
Applies empowered, excuse me. Alright. Most of that stuff I'm gonna dump anyways. Keep things simple.
That way? All right. Huh?
Yeah! For the crown!
Oh, this will be fun.
More of them. Tiara's breath. What is this place? A graveyard?
What? That's all? I'm only getting started.
Onwards.
Well, it does look like it.
We're clear. Sir, do you think this is Tahar's doing? Necromancy?
Possible. He's a black mage and he has plenty of material to work with down here.
Why?
Well, when the red fever struck this region, they had to bring the corpses somewhere to prevent the plague from spreading. This is the place.
Huh. Eerie.
Erie, Indiana. Yeah.
Charge! For the crown!
Get ready.
Take them down!
The voices are getting louder. They must be further down the caves.
Probably shouldn't be staying in that.
Of course.
For the queen!
Oh, that's right. I think it hurts the undead too.
Yeah!
For the crown!
Yes?
There we go.
Yes.
All right.
There.
Oh, this
What was that?
blazes! Intruders! Open the portal now and kill the rest!
Help!
Charge!
Get ready. You got it.
Well, that guy hit like a ton of bricks. Unbroken one. Yeah, look at that. 254 damage. You can get access to those too, I think, in the Dark Elf camp.
Made up your mind?
For the crown!
How do you like that?
I remember there's also vials you can pick up that give you skill points.
Stay alert.
Yeah, again, you gotta really keep on your toes with this. Because it can be kind of hard to see things sometimes. Oh, what did I say? Pebbles and stone roots rise from the ground, swirl through the air, and dissolve. Some kind of protective magic, probably cast by Tahar's mages. No, I'm saving a lot.
Commander. Yes?
Charge! Take them down!
Easy.
And that's why it's always important to get healing stuff. Because you really, if I remember, what I would do is I would sell my potions for the most part. Troops were disposable. And your heroes can get access to some healing stuff.
For the Queen! Oh, this will be fun.
If I remember, stabs have different attributes, so like magic and like the white magic would be good for dealing with them. They can have different properties, I think. Maybe I'm thinking of the later ones. See, that's kind of the problem. It's been a while since I've played through this. So I'm wondering...
Commander.
I could swear there was like ice, fire, death, or black magic and white magic. If we look here, yeah, we use elementalism, yeah. Here we go. Fire, ice. Okay. This is a good tree to go down to as well. But we really want to try and get Call of the Forsaken. Unless they nerfed it into the ground or something.
What is it?
Get ready.
Yeah!
Understood. Yes.
Where's that one?
Let's go.
Charge!
What by Tiara is this place? What are these stone heads?
That's a good question. Maybe there's a reason why Tahar picked this place for his rebellion.
Possible.
Fine.
Of course.
Commander.
Let's check that out real quick. Hold on. Where was it? It was here, right? And then we went here.
What? Just give the word. Commander. General.
Okay. What is that smell? Dun, 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 dun. The excavated slabs are made from a peculiar kind of stone, like freshly polished alabaster. It is smooth to the touch and free of moss and earth. Oh, look at that. This is another way to do it, huh? I guess. And it slows down time.
Sure.
That was Alt, by the way. Oh no, can this be played with the keyboard? Oh my god, it looks like it could be. Could it be played with the keyboard? Oh my god, it can be. How do we select all?
Pray tell.
Orders?
Yes?
Okay.
For the crown!
This is different.
Charge!
I don't know how I feel about this. Does make doing this easier, but yeah, we'll stick to mouse and keyboard, but it looks like you can play with the controller, so and switch back and forth.
Take them down! Ah! Charge!
Oh, this will be fun.
Orders?
For the Queen!
I'll hold the line.
Get ready.
Take him down.
Charge!
Make it quick.
For the crown!
Oh shit. What the heck is that?
Doesn't matter. Just kill it. Kill it, goddammit! Tahar is getting away! Inside, now!
As you command.
Thinks it was a golem.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we can actually make golems.
Right away.
Does she have something under elemental, maybe? Some earthquake.
Take them down! For the crown!
What the? Stop him!
This is just the beginning.
Oh, you know what we gotta do then?
No! Anselm. Anselm.
Sir?
Get a healer in here to take care of your sister.
She's dead, sir.
And get a mage. Maybe he can...
You know what we gotta do?
Elman Vastal, Duke
Oh,
of
hey,
Housemaster,
that's one of those creatures
was
we
always
just
said
fought.
to be an
That
eccentric,
is not a golem.
an artifact collector with an interest
Fire
in shape
demon
or culture.
thing.
Inside, now!
Let's see if it popped up here real quick. Did not. Alright, so this is what we gotta do. Thank you for your service.
Yes.
But should we do that everyone? I don't think so.
I'm ready.
I don't know.
All right.
What the? Stop him!
This is just the beginning.
No! Anselm. Anselm.
Sir?
Get a healer in here to take care of your sister.
She's dead, sir.
And get a mage. Maybe he can track where that portal led. Wait.
General?
What?
I think this one is still alive.
Wonderful. A treacherous traitor. Remove that sack. I believe explanations are in order.
8 years have passed. After you attempted to betray your father, Isamo Tahar, he tried to set an example by executing you and the other conspirators in front of his followers. General Noria saved you and took you under his wing. Despite the Mage Wars being over, disquieting developments are taking place, backed by the common folk. A cult called the Purity of Light has risen to power and is orchestrating a witch hunt of mages.
Oh, we get to create our character. Never mind. Oh, heck yeah. Leadership is locked. Light magic, black magic, archery, discipline, brutality. Alright, I don't think it matters, does it? Let's go with this guy, because he kind of reminds me of Brad Dourif. Sure. Don't care. Which one looks the weirdest? Oh, I like it now. There we go, we're going with 8. Haircut, haircut. We got her haircut. Oh, heck yeah. No. Yeah, we're going with that one. Facial hair. Oh. Them chops. Hair color. What's the craziest here? Actually, they're all pretty subdued. I'm gonna go with that. Alright. We'll go with that. That's fine. That doesn't really... It scales with willpower. I can't remember. I think we want strength because strength will increase our armor. Like you need to meet certain requirements. Nope, Constitution. Yeah, I think we're going with that. Go with the Battle Mage. I remember this also being really good. What do we need? We need willpower. We'll go willpower. Intelligence. Okay. Save character. Yeah. Alright. Let's do it. So yeah, that's what it was. I would always recommend Death or Black Magic because you get passive leeching, regeneration kind of stuff. So.
Nortander, the cradle of human civilization. We know war.
Hope y'all are doing well, having a good day. Let me know in the comments.
For millennia, coming and going with the indifference of the tides. Our most recent sprouted from rebellion. For reasons unknown, a mage by the name of Isamo Tahar gathered the noble houses behind him in an attempt to overthrow the crown. His magic brought mayhem. Arcane fires burnt towns to ashes. Abominations ravaged the battlefields. Men and women were torn apart with the snap of a finger. Only a sacrifice by our queen achieved what none had thought possible. An end to the slaughter. The Mage War was over. The crown had won, and a ban on magic was enacted. Now the people once more believe that their suffering has come to an end. They hope. They dream. But the tides don't change.
Really, the presentation and the story execution for these series of games was always top-notch. I'm guilty of as much as the next guy. We always say things like Command and Conquer. We say Age of Empires, or in my case, Age of Mythology. We say Warcraft.
The barracks. Memories float through their halls like fireflies in a misty swamp. While some of them are pleasant, most of them are not. Save for your friend Bertrand, your comrades shunned you, and your promotion into the ranks of the Wolf Guard did not make things any better. Can you blame them? After all, you are the child of Isamo Tahar, the man they have spent the past 8 years fighting.
I've always had a soft spot for SpellForce. Warlords is another one. Warlords 3 is really good. I don't really care for 1 and 2, but 3 was, I think, is honestly their best. With SpellForce, I think I enjoyed not the base game 3, but Soul Harvest was such a drastic improvement. And the last one was even fun. Like I said, they did some unique stuff. I might go, you know what, I'll probably go through them. I'll probably go through all 3 of them, because it's an RTS Bonanza. But settle in, because this is going to be a long playthrough. Not this video. Some videos might go long, but not this one. Like I said, it's already pretty late.
Hey, Tahar, wake up. What in blazes is wrong with you?
Bertrand.
Sorry.
What? Why did you wake me?
I'm gonna look it
Let
up
me think.
after the
Because
video.
you just woke the entire bear. Screaming? Not the best way to make an impression on the new recruits, don't you think? It was that dream again, wasn't it? The nightmare.
Yes.
Look, I know I've said this before, but you did the right thing back then. Your father, he was a madman. Defying him was the only sane thing to do.
Not everyone in the Royal Army seems to agree on that.
Well, then they are fools. All they want is a scapegoat, and you, as Isamo Tahar's child, are the best one they got their hands on. Honestly, you shouldn't need me to remind you about that.
It wasn't the dream about the cave. It was the one I've been having since I was a child.
That one. Well, what can I say? You're one tormented soul, my friend. But probably that's why we get along so well.
Yeah, probably.
But still, sometimes I can't help but feel that you still feel guilty about betraying Isamo. Just don't, all right? You did the right thing.
I know, Bertrand. Thank you.
That's what I'm here for, isn't it? For what it's worth, at least, the new laws will prevent something like that from ever happening again. Magic is dangerous, and your father and his rebellion were all the proof for that. We can't just allow mages to run around using their powers as they please. There just need to be limits, rules.
Yeah, he knows
and the
I'm
new
a mage,
laws are
right?
just that. A rule set plain and simple. Those mages the Purity branded, they chose their own fate. They were criminals and murderers.
Were they?
You're talking about that woman. Yes, they made a mistake, but come on. All the evidence suggested that she killed that merchant. It's tragic, and it must never happen again. But I can't really blame the judges. And also, the law was never perfect to begin with, but it's better than having no law at all.
I'm a mage, too. What if one day they decide that I'm also a defiler?
Come on, don't be ridiculous. You're a battle mage of the Royal Army, of the Wolf Guard, for heck's sake. You use your powers for the greater good, unlike the ones who are being sentenced.
Corporal Tahar, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to disturb.
What is it?
Lord Marshal Angar and General Noria have requested your presence. You and Corporal Karpel are to report to them in the Hall of War as soon as possible.
What's it about?
I'm not in a position to tell.
All right, then. Shall we go together, Tahar? I've been meaning to stretch my legs anyway.
Sure. Thank you, boy. You can leave.
Of course. Corporal Tahar? Corporal Carpal?
You should put some clothes on first.
Oh, really? Thanks for reminding me.
Naked. Now we're in our skivvies. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this. I have not played the reforced version, so I don't know what's different. Like, it said new skills and abilities, but I'm not seeing that. What's new? SpellForce 3. Reforced. I'll go a little longer. Not too much. Just because I'm wasting so much time looking up stuff like this. It includes the base game along with the Soul Harvest and Fallen God expansions, offering over 60 hours of gameplay. Introduces Journey Mode and Arena Mode. Mechanics and designs from the expansions into the game. Okay. But what does that mean? Oh, that's right. SpellForce 3 versus. That was, yeah. So this came out in 2017. Fallen God. Okay, that was the other one. Yeah, if I remember, the other factions, the elves and the ogres, were playable in this version, but only in multiplayer. Could have been wrong about that, but we didn't get the campaigns for the other two until those expansions. What do we got? Well, first we gotta do this, right? Yep, so we get leadership by default, and that is useful for this, basically the auras. There we go. That's what we want.
Ready? Then let's go. .48 damage. Let me do that instead. Okay. Pray tell.
All right, what's he got on him? You don't even have that good one.
What's next?
All right, let's see. Can I do this just to show you all what it does? And there you go. And they'll scale up. Basically, you want to use them to kind of tank.
Yes.
You can. That's what I'd recommend doing. This doesn't really matter because I'm going to be doing that. so good to play an
Got it.
RTS again. Oh my, you guys don't know. Maybe you do. Played that Tempest Rising. It's okay. It's okay.
Acknowledged.
I just, yeah. I'm more for fantasy stuff.
Understood.
But I do like Generals. That's a good one.
Nothing important there, Tahar. Just some provisions.
But the problem I had with Tempest Rising was it was
Will
just
do.
too much like Command and Conquer, that it didn't really feel, didn't have its own identity, you know? Now, from what I remember in Soul Harvest, there's a lot of exploring that goes on in like these little hub areas. I remember, I think Soul Harvest was my favorite of the three. Yeah, we'll see how it shakes out.
Mm-hmm.
Cafeteria, what is that over there? Oh, we can't go over there. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. If we'd left, we
Now,
wouldn't
would you
have
look?
found
It's
that.
quite empty. Where are all the recruits?
Out for the drills or in the halls of justice, I guess. There's a trial taking place right now.
Another mage?
Yeah, some elven woman, I believe.
Yeah, where's that?
Interesting.
You'll get side quests. Like I said, this is like a weird combination. Well, not weird. It's books and notes, readable item, seize contents, open the inventory. If you like the idea of hero units with Warcraft 3, this game in the SpellForce series has always had that. They kind of really followed that route with it. Magic belongs to gods alone. I am not going to read this. There's a lot of these. You're more than welcome to read it. I will hover it over this for about 5 seconds, scroll down. Wait 5 more seconds, so. And you can pause it. Pause the video, read it. Or when you play it yourself, read through them. I read through every single one of them when I first played it, so. Mage Wars, Purity Stances, and a Religious Order. Got it. I think
Of course.
reading some of them grants experience, I'd like to say.
Let's see.
Let's see.
No city of Northander evokes as much awe as Greyfell and its guardian keep, the seat of the crown. Built into the Hibernian ruins that once crowned King's Mountain, its walls and towers were made to withstand every foe and army, from the great Orcish horde to a swarm of dragons. It was here that the Mage Wars came to an end, after an unknown rebel warned the crown of your father's planned attack. You remember the battle that followed all too well. Though many soldiers were honored for their bravery, no amount of medals will make you forget the widow's cries at the funeral pyres.
Ah, finally, some fresh air. Come on, Tahar. Let's head to the North Tower.
Delete. 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 I'm gonna clean this up. There we go.
Quite the view, isn't it? Just doesn't get old. Still hard to believe that some 1,000 years ago, Somebody actually built this place.
May the light have mercy on you.
There she goes. No more magic for you.
I didn't know the Iron Mask kills right away.
Well, from what I've heard, there are two ways it can go. Either it makes you lose your magic and then slowly your sanity, or it causes a brain rupture once it's branded onto your face. Seems that this woman suffered the latter.
Now, if you don't want to deal with magic, the other builds are quite viable. I remember going strength for dual wield. You get a... I'll show you in a second.
Who was she?
No idea. She might have been with the rebels the army recently took out near Windwall. They still haven't given up. By all that can be said about your father, he certainly had his followers. They're like weeds. Whenever you think you've gotten them all, you find a new patch eating away the seeds somewhere.
I still can't believe the Lord Marshal is allowing them to do this in Greykeep. Weren't they an underground movement just some moons ago?
They were. Things changed quickly, it seems.
Now, let's move on.
Sure.
This is great. And these two, if you want to play it more direct and simply. I would always recommend getting black magic though, if anything, just so that you can keep bumping up the leech here. For the auto attack damage, because it applies to the weapons you're wielding. That's also why I went dual wield, because that'll give me double a chance, or it'll allow me to leech 3% with each weapon. The reason this tree is good though is you want to have access to something like this, so that you can bust down towers quick, because I remember towers are a big pain in the ass. Unless you bring like siege equipment, and you can kind of circumvent that. Willpower and constitution. But yeah, like this ability's okay, I guess. It's not that great. I mean, for towers, this is helpful. Your own towers. This one's okay, so you don't have to worry about expanding. Reduce the item cost for everything you buy. I mean, that's alright. Destroy wood in the target area. That's not that great, but yeah. This is just, you want to get that just so you can get access to rally. This one's going to be your moneymaker. I'm going to be right back. Sorry, folks. Just that time. Alright, sorry. Alright. So you remember that family... I think it was a Family Guy skit, right? They're talking about Reese's peanut butter. They're like, you got my peanut butter and my chocolate. You got my chocolate and my peanut butter. Well, SpellForce says you got my RPG and your RTS. Well, you got my RTS and your RPG. That's the best way to describe it.
Yes? Who are you?
Just 2 soldiers. We saw the branding. Impressive work.
What do you want?
Could you tell me more about the
Archery's
purity of light,
fine.
about your faith?
Traps, I think, are pretty helpful if I
You're a
remember,
seeker.
but...
Maybe.
Interesting. Well, I will do my best to answer your
And
questions.
praise them for fully voice acting so I don't have to
What exactly do you believe
do
in?
my terrible
I've been told the
voiceover.
purity of light renounces the Guardians. Is that true?
Renounce? No. The Guardians, as well as the renegade gods, are Aeonir's creation. And they are as truthful as he is. They left us.
What do you mean by they left?
Well, they were only temporary to begin with. Aeonir created them to tend to our world as long as mankind is corrupted. But now he wants to return to our world. The Guardians have gone back to their slumber.
Aeonir wants to return?
Yes, Aeonir will return to this world. 12 moons ago, the Harbinger of Light, our leader, had visions where the All-Father himself spoke to him. He said that after all the suffering we, his creation, had to endure, the time has come to bring peace again. He will reveal himself to us and will make this world one of freedom, peace, and equality again.
And how exactly will he do this? It's not like there's no reason our world is the way it is.
It's a god we are talking about, not a guardian, but a true god. The only god, the creator. You're making the mistake I made before the Harbinger showed me the truth too. You are trying to apply human thinking to something that never was human to begin with.
And why hasn't he returned yet?
Well, that's the reason we're here. Aeonir also told the Harbinger something else. That he will only return once mankind has become pure again.
Pure?
Yes. Free of the wrong faith. Free of defilers. That's our mission. And once we've succeeded, the Harbinger will open the gates so that Aeonir can step through.
Interesting.
That's one word for it.
Do you have some kind of leader? Your movement originated in Greyfell, correct?
Movement. I don't think you quite understand who we are, soldier. But I have faith that you will soon enough. Regarding your first question, yes, we do. Harbinger of Light, or Rondar Lacane, as his worldly name is known. He is out of the city at the moment, but if you want a chance to hear his sermons yourself, he will return to Greykeep 1 or 2 days from now.
This woman, what does she do?
That one? She was one of Asamo Tahar's rebels. They hid in wind walls, but the Royal Army took out their camp. She summoned a beast that tore apart 13 soldiers before they finally pinned her down. It's good that the mask put an end to her right away.
What's your problem with mages?
We don't have a problem with mages. We have a problem with defilers.
What's the difference?
Well, a mage is someone who has the ability to tap into the power the All-Father Aeonir used to create the universe. It's a burden, and we are well aware of how some mages suffer. However, having that ability by itself is not a sin. Using it is. Man should not have that power, regardless of stature or morality.
But that's what defilers do. They have no humility. They recklessly indulge in their magic and use it for their own purposes. Asamo Tahar is the best example. He showed the world how foul and dangerous uncontrolled magic can be.
What about battle mages? There are mages in the Royal Army, too.
Well, technically they are defilers too, but they are a necessary evil, so to speak. Mages are powerful, and in order to keep Nortander safe from them, they might be needed. It sounds paradoxical, I know, but it's the truth.
But can't magic also be used for good?
It's not about good or bad, it's about humility. Man was never meant to use magic. And the disregard of this fact is what made the world the violent, corrupted place that it is. So yes, magic can heal as much as it can kill, but that does not change that we are not allowed to meddle with it. We are not gods, soldier, we are men, and until we know our place again, Aeonir will not return.
Well, thanks for your help.
I was checking out
I'll
some
be
stuff
going.
real quick for you.
Certainly. Aeonir's light
It's
guide
kind
your
of
path, soldier.
because it's been so long since I played the base game version when it launched. I'm not sure exactly what's changed. Skill trees look mostly the same.
Will do.
Yes.
Statue of Roderick. Gotcha. Let's look for little glowy bits real quick. It's actually easier to see them here. I don't know if any will show up like it did before, but maybe I should try it with the controllers. How do we... There's that, there's that. I'm guessing that's attack. That's for us to select. Let's control group. Okay, that would be that. I don't know if I want to play it like that though. Okay. Yeah.
No city of Nortander evokes as much awe as
I'll stick to mouse
Greyfell
and keyboard.
and its guardian keep, the seat of the crown.
It's nice that they added back the ability to use a controller. So if you're looking to pick this up, I would recommend the reforced version if you want to use a controller. I'm just so used to
I'm ready. They will fall.
Mouse and keyboard.
1, 2, 1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it.
Understood.
Yep, see, there's a glowy bit. I would have missed that. Again, probably nothing major, but still. Don't talk about the Fight Club. Nice. Alright, the Iron Mask. How does it work? Some of these might be tied to story stuff. I think you can also end up selling it. But you want to make sure that you pick up everything you can. Now, I also did check this out and read that the blueprint locations, excuse me, had changed. You actually have to find and buy, sometimes buy, other times you have to find the blueprints that help unlock tech and stuff further into the RTS aspect of things. Yeah, there's a lot to this, because it is much like the other games in the series, SpellForce 1 and 2, which are very much still worth playing. They They are a neat hybrid of role-playing game and RTS. Can't make it over here. Looks like that's blocked off for now, huh? Yeah, it's blocked off. I think we end up going there eventually, but...
Every reign has adversaries, and every battle bears prisoners. It is rumored that a long time ago, only thieves and liars inhabited the prison cells of Greykeep. Nowadays, the situation couldn't be more different. And most of the prisoners are guilty of one crime above all others: magic.
Is there a reason we are here?
Alistair's on watch, and he still owes me some money. If we're setting out on a mission, I think it's best I get it back now.
Good old Alistair.
What do we need?
Are you Alistair?
Tahar.
Yeah.
Didn't expect to see you down here. Same goes for you, Bertrand. Long time no see.
Wasn't that long.
Need something? Or are you just here to help your friend through a bloody damn boring shift?
A bit of both. I'm here for the money, but I wouldn't mind a good chat.
The, money? I'm not sure I know what you're talking about.
Well, best ask the Kraken's innkeep then. I'm sure there weren't that many guards last week who emptied a whole keg.
Ah, that money. I almost forgot. Hold on, let me see if I have enough with me. How much was it? 10 gold?
15.
Right. Here you go.
Thanks. How's your brother? Last time we spoke, you said that the healers still haven't released him.
Don't get me started. They say he's still a danger to the people. However dangerous a broken old veteran can be. Bloody war.
We can be very dangerous.
All that bloodshed for nothing. I mean, I know I've asked the question a million times, but why? What was your father hoping to gain from it?
I don't know, Alistair. I just don't know.
You don't. Well, let's not talk about it. It just makes me angry.
How you holding up anyway? Anything interesting happening down here?
What, you mean apart from the fact that the Purity is bringing down heretics here by the dozen? Not much.
Anyway, I have to go. Keep your chin up, Alistair.
Will do.
And jack your stuff.
Of course.
Give me 15 gold. I'm gonna take 200.
Now would you look at that?
Where is a mysterious key? That also requires a mysterious key. Yeah, I'm not remembering everything. I'm just remembering bits and pieces. Torture. You wonder who did this? The Purity of Light? This was shortly before a lot of my health issues started cropping up.
Interesting.
And I basically then spent like 4 years, 3 years, 4 years.
Let's see.
Gasping for air like a fish.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I don't think there's anything else we can do here for now. But yeah, make sure you can come here. An extra 15 gold, 215 gold, right. Now I'll come into play later. There are actual shops and tradesmen that you can trade with. Can't remember. I do think you go to a place where... Oh, and it wasn't ogres. They were called trolls in this, I think. That's the faction you play in Fallen Gods, which is the second expansion. But I believe there eventually is a hub that we get to later in the game that you can kind of build up like a keep, like a base of operations.
Acknowledged.
Separate from
Yes. So tell me, Tahar, is it just me, or has the general changed?
Now that came out of nowhere.
I mean, back when I joined the Wolf Guard, he was so different, passionate about our cause. But now, I don't know.
Well, the war did take its toll on him, that's for sure. But I think that goes for all of us, doesn't it?
Probably. In war, ideals are a luxury, aren't they?
Shit.
I guess.
Understood.
All right,
Now would you look at that?
A replica of Admiral Ibertos de Bassa's warship, the Juggernaut. It was key to victory in the Battle of Stone Bay, preventing Northander from being invaded by the Imperials. If I remember, this you don't need to have played SpellForce 1 or 2. They're usually pretty self-contained types of games.
Don't know what they're talking about, if you ask me.
Ha! But that's the problem, Whisper. They
So
won't ask
just
us.
jump into this. Get
Not
the
them
SpellForce
high and mighty light
Forced,
bringers,
and then the
but
other
them
ones.
royal counselors. Not even the Lord Marshal. I mean, why would they? We're just two cripples.
Who won a fucking war for them?
Us? But it was the Queen. Don't you remember? The
I
Queen
could be
with
off.
her mighty powers.
Of course. How could I forget? You know what's worse? How they still dare to keep that Tahar filth in our ranks. Might as well fucking spit right in our faces.
You're telling me.
Is there a problem?
What's it to you?
Oh, I'm just being curious. I thought I heard you talking about the Mage Wars.
Well, we did. Who? Wait a moment. I think I know you, don't I?
You might. Take a good look.
Hi.
By the fucking claws of Nor. That's Tahar. That's the fucking betrayer's child.
Shit, you're right. Hey, Tahar. You want to know a secret?
What?
That.
All right, you'll regret this.
Will I? What do you want to do? Tear us apart with your fucking magic right in front of the purity?
Yep.
Just like your father, huh? Bloody defilers. We should just have the purity hang the whole lot of you. Now, sod off. My day's been shit enough as it is.
Look, I understand that this gets to you, but you have to stay calm, all right? Anything else will just stoke the fire.
I don't think it ever mattered what I said or did.
Alright, SpellForce 3 is a prequel that takes place 500 years before the events of 1 and 2. So there you go. The order then would be SpellForce 3, then 1, then 2.
You again. What do you want? You again. You again.
Negative.
What do you want?
Nope, I can't. It applies weakening. Weaken to enemy creatures in the area for 1 second. What is weaken? Resistances are decreased, so that could be helpful.
You again. What do you want?
And there are hidden side quests and missions, if I remember. So, like, following certain orders of operations wouldn't hurt. I don't know if any of the wiki guides are up to date, because, like I said, I saw some postings about people being, confused about the blueprints, so. Because apparently they changed the blueprint locations. You know what I'd love is an RTS game where you played like a sea-based thing. I always liked in the Frozen Throne when you got to play as the, what were they, the Naga or something?
Of course.
Like crab warriors and stuff were really cool. That's why I liked, crap, what was that one miniature war game I played? Kings of War? No, not Kings of War. That was that terrible one. They had like crab warriors. No offense to anyone that likes King's War. I never liked the models or the rules. Wrath of Kings, I think, right? Wrath of Kings and Hadros, yeah. That's what it was. Hadros were my favorite. The Necromancer ones were fine too. They had like werewolves and vampires and stuff. Anyways, let's get back to this. Again, part of my video, again, I go for that Mr. Rogers neighborhood thing as if we're like hanging out on the couch together. Shrine devoted to the Garden Tiara, gods of sunlight, warmth, and inspiration. There are more offerings than usual. So I tend to be a bit rambly.
Yes.
1, 2, 1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it.
Of course.
I remember we can challenge her to a duel.
Look at that. The fabled Wolfguard has arrived. Always good to see some friendly faces.
Sergeant Esme?
Always so stern, Bertrand. What do you need? Some early morning practice?
Why not? What do you think, Tahar?
Who are we fighting?
Well, what does it look like? Recruits. Some of them almost know what they're doing, but some others could really use some actual sparring. So, what do you say?
Well, I guess I could do with some practice.
Good. Then get in the ring. No. Brandon, Ronan, come here.
Yeah?
See these two over there? You'll fight them.
But they're Wolfguard.
Correct. I've seen you two train, and you won't last a second out in the field.
Let's see if we can do
Time for you
this.
to get some real practice.
But
Get in the ring.
as you command.
Quite the dragon, isn't she? Let's go easy on them, Tahar.
Go easy on my butt.
All right, lads, here we go again. Show the corporal what you're made of.
Yes?
Wait! You won, all right? I yield. I said I yield, damn it!
All right, corporal. I think they've had enough. Well done, lads. Now get back to the barracks and have someone see to those wounds, all right?
Poor sods.
The sergeant is right. If they're going to survive out there, they need proper training. In other words, we did them a favor.
One way to see it.
Yes, that's it. Now again, remember, eyes locked onto your opponent.
Corporal Tahar, I believe the Lord Marshal wishes to see you.
Greetings, Corporal. Is there anything you need?
Corporal Tahar, I believe the Lord Marshal wishes to see you.
Interesting.
Good work. Those pals aren't without talent, but they're far too spoiled by these walls. Hang on a moment. Here. I've heard talk about a new mission, and something tells me it's the reason the Lord Marshal wants to see you. And I guess you could use these.
A friendly gesture. I almost forgot how that felt.
Don't be so dramatic. So, what do you say? Tired already? My boys could do with more real combat like that.
What do you think, Tahar?
Yeah, why not? I could use some more practice.
Great. Let's make it more of a challenge this time. Get in the ring when you're ready. 1, 2.
Alright, let's try this.
1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it. You there! Yes, you Wolfguards! Get your asses over here!
Are you talking to us, Sergeant?
I am. I want you to fight Corporal Tahar and Carpal.
And just when did we become your recruits?
You're not. But my recruits need to see some real combat. And a fight between 5 brethren of the Wolf Guard would be quite the show.
Look, we don't have time for...
We'll fight.
do.
But...
Get in the ring.
On your marks, and fight!
With a little bit of Batman prep time, we pretty much win this fight easily.
Stop! That's
Oh.
enough! What are you trying to do for
So
heaven's sake?
stoked
Get
to get
yourself
to the
killed?
Necromancer.
This is practice, and Tahar beat you. You might not be my unit, but this is my ring. Get out of there!
This isn't over, Tahar. I swear it.
No! It's fireballs you're dodging, not candy! Again!
I think we get to fight one more time, but this time it's
That
against
guy fought
her.
as if he wanted to kill you. Aren't you Wolf Guard soldiers supposed to be, I don't know, friends?
We are. I had no idea what got into him.
Maybe, nonsense. Never mind.
What is it?
Just a stupid thought. Forget about it.
Bertrand, tell me.
No idea how much you remember from that night when we freed you, but as I told you, Anselm was there, together with his sister. Your father, he killed her. Judging by the look on Anselm's face, he hates your guts. So maybe...
You think he's blaming me for her death?
I don't know, maybe.
That's stupid.
I
You're
agree.
telling me. But anyway, it's just an assumption. I might be completely wrong.
Anyway, here, you should take this as an apology. It was a stupid idea to have you fight each other. I'd suggest another round, but I suppose you've had enough by now. And the Lord Marshal's waiting for you.
Who do we fight?
Well, to be honest, I don't think there's much point in having you beat more recruits. But seeing you fight has reminded me
Yep,
that
that's
lately,
right.
I
We get to fight
haven't
her
had
here.
a lot of practice neither.
You want to fight us?
2 versus 1?
You don't count, Bertrand.
Ouch.
Very funny.
Come on, let's not overthink this. Let's get in the ring.
Yes, that's it! Now again! Remember, eyes locked onto your opponent!
Alright.
Good. Then let's dance. Ready, Tahar? Good.
Recruits, ready your weapons! Alright, this is enough.
That's the
Years
power
have
of
really
zombies.
taken their toll on
Right.
me. This would have gone down differently some years ago.
That's what they all say.
Sod off, Carpal.
Tunnel.
Jokes aside, thanks for the practice. That was a damn good fight. Let's just hope seeing their sergeant in the dust like this doesn't make the recruits act all cocky again.
Well, if it does, you'll be there to show them their place.
I guess. Anyway, you should go see the marshal now. Good luck, you two. Stay safe.
Now, if I remember, some of these characters actually have like
One,
very
two,
unique.
one, two. That's it,
skill
lads.
trees.
Keep at it.
Like I could have sworn there was one that had like extend focus. Well, than that one because it sells from there. I think that can go there, right? Yeah. That mine. What is this? Target condition. And then also if you have characters, multiple characters with black magic, you can summon like 3 per. So if you had 4 characters, that'd be 12 zombies. Alright, now we can't level that up until we hit level 7. requires level 5.
Yes, that's it. Now again. Remember, eyes locked onto your opponent.
We want to get to that with this. That should also impact this. I want this for some AoE stuff. Honestly, we could just completely devote to that, but...
One, two, 1, 2. That's it, lads. Keep at it. Yes? Did you go see the marshal yet?
No. We didn't. And we won't, not for a bit. I can't remember if there's anything like up here.
No. It's fireballs you're dodging.
Not candy. You know what this. Stop. We'll go see the merchant real quick. And yeah, because I'm playing so slow, I'll extend this out as much as I can. Rogar, the builder of Great Falls Sword, claiming legends to 12 feet tall, and the sword turned to stone upon his death. Okay, what do we got here? Anything worth buying already? Probably not.
Armor, shields, everything from copper daggers to moon silver swords.
Kind of like RPGs, most RPGs, things work on a, you know, color scale. So, gray's the weakest version, then you get like green, then blue, then purple.
Come again.
And I think maybe orange or red is like epic, legendary stuff. That is a Great Hall of Justice, right? Witness trial. Then we'll go see the Lord Marshal. Yeah, we're already at 2 hours.
Few people know the story behind the impressive hall, with its gilded pillars and domed roof.
I am looking forward to this.
It was constructed in 6542 by King Arif Aelith as a monument to his greatness. Arif was known for his cruelty and decadence.
If I remember, you can
When
actually
after a
summon
fight,
one of these.
His equally disliked brother attempted to
I don't
kill
know if you
him.
can do it in the base game. I
Arif
think
fled
it
all
may
the
have
way
been
to the
in
top of the Grey
Soul
Tower,
Harvest.
into his shrine. But his brother, sword in hand, followed. A fight ensued in which both of them were fatally wounded. Ever since, the hall has stood as a symbol for justice.
This isn't the Hall of War. You know that, don't you?
No, Bertrand, I forgot. But I want to see this trial you were talking about.
Well, it's probably already started. Let's go take a look.
And you swear by the light that your words are the truth.
I swear.
So be it. Do you have anything to say in your defense, Elf? Silence will not change anything. I hope you realize that.
What do you want me to say? That I used my magic to kill those soldiers? Yes, I did. And I would do it again. Because they tried to kill me.
She's lying, for heck's sake! That bloody witch is lying!
You know what? You're right. I killed these men just because I liked it. Then I cooked a potion from their entrails and finally found myself a nice little broom to fly off into the moonlight.
Do you think this is the time for jesting?
I don't. But for the past hour, I have done nothing but repeat the same story over and over again.
For which you have no evidence.
Yes, and neither do you. But you
Oh,
know,
what was
that's
that
the
one
great thing
PS1
about
game?
religious
Pandemonium
idiots like
or
you.
something like that?
You always
The
pick the
jester
story
guy?
you like most. Now go ahead. Get that pretty little mask on my face already. I'm sure Aonir would enjoy that as much as seeing elven mages raped by Leonider soldiers.
Heresy. This is heresy.
Yep, Pandemonium.
Area
She
of
said yes.
Finanmir.
Or the guy said
You
jester.
are hereby found guilty of breaking the new laws by using magic to slay 3 soldiers of the royal army. The punishment will be death by the pike and shall be carried out by the morrow. The trial is over.
I do believe you can get a pike as a weapon as well. It's going to be a two-hander. There are quite a few builds here.
That's tough.
What do you make of this?
I don't know. She might be speaking the truth, or she might be lying. But it's 2 witnesses against her word, so I guess the sentence was only fair.
Who's that woman? The older one?
You don't know? Alright, now that surprises me. That was Amaria Leonider, the only surviving member of House Leonider. All of her sons died in the final battle of the Nortander army against your father's rebels.
She seemed to be very upset by what the elf said about Aonir.
Yeah, no wonder. She's one of the most fervent followers of the purity. Probably also one of the reasons why they could get so much influence within the crown. House Leonider was one of the greatest armies in Nortander. But let's go, shall we? I wouldn't want to keep the Lord Marshal waiting any longer.
Better believe you will.
The betrayer's child. So they still haven't thrown you into a dungeon, have they?
What's your problem?
My problem? Maybe that Isamo Tahar's child is allowed to run around the keep and wear the Nortanda badge like none of what your father did ever happened.
I risked my life to help Nortander, and my father wanted to kill me for it. You're aware of that, right?
That's what you'd like people to believe, isn't it? Well, here's what I think really happened. You saw that you couldn't escape with your father when the Wolf Guard came to get you. So, you decided to play traitor instead.
If that were true, I would have rejoined the rebellion the first chance I got.
Maybe you tried. Or maybe there's a bigger scheme behind all this, and you're just waiting for the right moment to stab the crown in the back. I'll make sure you see the light one day, Tahar. Trust me. I will.
Yes?
There it is.
Let's see.
It's a box. Nope, they are kind of confused on how to get there.
Orders?
What do we need? Now, would you look at that?
Yes? Who? Wait. You are Corporal Tahar, aren't you? The betrayer's child.
Some call me that.
I've heard things about you. In any case, is there something you need? I have business to attend to.
Who are you? I haven't seen you in Greykeep before.
That is very possible, since I have only just arrived. I'm Caspar Taris, servant of the light and Lord Angar's appointed judge, to trial all these who refuse to abide by the new laws.
So the purity is creating the laws now?
No, we only aid Lord Angar in enforcing them.
What did this woman do?
She killed 3 soldiers of the Nortander army. Though I am not certain how this concerns you.
I'll be off.
Alright. I don't think there's anything else. I don't see anything. So, off we go. Finally go speak to the Lord Marshal. AoE's gonna be king, by the way.
Pray tell.
Oof. I do very little damage with that.
Interesting.
Alright, let's do it. Well, let's save first. Alright, we can delete all these now. Yeah, I got a 3090 as you saw when I was in the settings.
In the midst of the keep, like a lithic giant
The
challenging
game
the
runs
sky,
perfectly fine.
stands the Grey Tower. Though not the highest of towers, it is no doubt the most important, as it houses both the Hall of War and the Hall of Justice.
Here we are. Now let's find the Lord Marshal and the General.
Yeah, they're probably in the Hall of War.
What's next?
You know, Tahar, there's something I've been wondering about lately.
What?
All this, the army, the Wolf Guard, the crown, does it fulfill you?
What do you mean?
Just, never mind. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Tahar, that's the cellar, not the war room. You know that, right?
I was just wondering why it looks as if it hasn't been open for years. Isn't that where they store some provisions in case of a siege?
Well, good question. You'll have to ask the quartermaster about that.
Oh, I see something. I see another something. I see two somethings. And someone to talk to.
Let's see.
What? Can you not see I am busy? Did the Lord Marshal send you?
No, he didn't.
Then move along, will you? I'm working with dangerous substances.
Come on, Tahar. Let's leave him be.
Mage's Note Vision artifact. It says quest item. That's what I was talking about. Some of those are quest items. So like I said, I'll just let this sit for a couple seconds. I'll scroll down, so on and so forth. There is some puzzles too in the game. They're fairly rudimentary. Best magic system, though, it's not an RTS, but one of the best magic systems is, what was that obsidian one? Tyranny. Tyranny. Yeah. Talking about the different houses. Iskander, the smiling thief at the banquet table. Wolfgar's a rugged man. If I remember, the dwarves play a bigger role in the elf campaign, Soul Harvest. So.
What are you doing? These are General Noria's quarters.
Oh man, there might be some here. I'm not seeing anything, but it'd be nice.
Got it. Understood.
Charge!
Charge. Yeah, charge.
Got it.
Oh, it's so good to play an RTS again. How about y'all? What's a genre of game you always, it's like a comfort food equivalent, you always come back to and you're just like, feels like I'm coming home. Rest in peace, Ozzy. Mama.
All right, here we go. Ready to go in?
You sound nervous.
Nervous? No. Never mind. Come on, let's go in.
The Hall of War is not only where most of Northander politics are conducted, but also where emissaries and diplomats from other empires are first received when visiting Greykeep. It is easy to understand the reason. Once one has walked on the marble floors, through the gilded arches, and beneath the eyes of the many statues that adorn its giant halls.
Will do.
I said dismissed.
But all we need is more time. The cure is within reach, and we...
You've had your time. What did you achieve? Nothing. People are dying as we speak, and if we do not stop this plague right now, it'll wipe out all of Greythorn next. Once you've found a cure, fine, we will use it. But for now, this is the only way.
I understand, Lord Marshal. Forgive me for my failure.
Dismissed.
The Battle of Stone Bay. Yeah, once we report in, I'll probably call it. Because the cat's going to be knocking at the door soon. Figuratively, not literally. Yeah, once we get our guy online, especially going the mage class. Now, normally, see, it's kind of that weird hybrid, right? Like I said, it's kind of like Baldur's Gate meets Warcraft. Normally, I'd make like a thief or something, but I don't.
Tahar, get over here.
Chests only can be unlocked by
We don't have
using
all day.
keys, so there's no like pick locks or anything like that. Excuse me. Oh. No, there's Sentenza. What does that mean? Knock down? Mean insta-kills?
I'm ready. Lord Marshal, General Noria, you wanted to see us?
We did. Sentenza? Yes. What do you know about the Bloodburn?
I'm not sure what you mean, sir.
So, our commitment to secrecy worked for a change. That's refreshing.
The Bloodburn is a plague. The first time we heard about it was about 3 months ago. For almost a moon's turn now, every capable alchemist of Greyfell and Everlight has been searching for a cure, and there are rumors that the elves, the dwarves, and even the greenskins are affected by it as well. Problem is, we are nowhere near a solution, and recently there's been a massive outbreak at a village near Greyfell, Leonon.
And am I right to assume that this Bloodburn is lethal?
Absolutely. It's by far the most dangerous plague EO has seen since the Red Fever. It corrupts a person's blood, hence the name. It starts with a light fever and some nausea. Within a week, people will bleed from their mouths and their eyes. We don't know what causes it, and so far, no medicine has shown to help. Once the first symptoms show, it goes quickly. The blood forms blisters, which eventually burst open, and by then, the fever already causes an excruciating pain. After that, it's over quickly. Within the next few days, the victim will bleed out like a slaughtered pig.
Tiara's breath.
Indeed.
Any idea what causes it? How does it spread?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know. Some things seem to suggest that it's contagious, whereas some alchemists believe the infections occurred random.
At random?
Well, not entirely. Apparently there's a pattern, but it seems almost too ridiculous to say it.
The infected we've talked to, many of them have reported hearing, I don't know how to put it, noises around where the infection must have taken place.
Noises?
Yes. Some of them even said it sounded like a voice. Superstitious nonsense, of course. But it might suggest that it's more than a mere disease, which is troubling.
A curse. That is what you're suggesting, isn't it?
A curse? No. If anything, I think it might be some kind of magical anomaly. However, you're not here to muse about the courses of the plague. We have scholars set on that. You're here because the Wolf Guard will set out on a mission. Sentenza?
We have to find a way to contain the outbreak in that village, Leonon. If the infections reach Greyfell, we will be faced with a catastrophe that will make the Mage Wars look like a pleasant dream. Thus, we, together with a small division of Nortander's soldiers, will travel to Leonon and assess the situation and see what we can do.
What's my role in this?
What kind of question is that? You're a member of the Wolf Guard and this is a royal mission. End of story.
I understand. But if there's no cure, how can we contain it?
We'll see when we get there.
If the bloodburn is deadly, how do we protect ourselves when we get into the contaminated territory?
Again, we haven't understood the bloodburn's distribution pattern yet, so there's a chance it'll not affect you anyway. But to make sure, our alchemists have prepared a concoction that's supposed to protect against the infection.
Supposed to protect?
Well, it did work for our scouts. We'll simply have to take the risk.
Understood. When do we set out?
Tomorrow at first light. Just get your things and your potion from the alchemist downstairs. His name is Albertus de Reims. Then meet me at the gate when you're ready. Anything else, Lord Marshal Arendir?
No. Just solve the problem.
We will. What is it? Meet me at the gate of the keep when you're ready.
What? You've been briefed.
Alright, folks, gonna call it here. Thanks for joining me. Sorry, it's been kind of weird, uneventful, quiet. Like I said, it's late, tired, but yeah, looking forward to it because I have not played this since it released, which puts this many years back. But I remember it being pretty interesting, pretty good. We'll see if Refocused has maybe bumped it up a notch in my belt, because again, I always preferred SpellForce 2 even after having played this. Though Soul Harvest was a drastic improvement over the base game. But if they took some of the changes from 2 and put into the base game of SpellForce 3, then we'll see. And yeah, I'll probably play through all 3 of them. Anywho, appreciate y'all hanging out with me for this RTS Bonanza. When I've got an itch I just can't scratch it, you know what that means. It's time for an RTS. To my subscribers, y'all stay awesome and you have an amazing day. Or if you prefer stay amazing, have an awesome day. Drive by Rubneck and Beers. I will catch you next time. Until then, folks, have a good morning, a good afternoon, and RTS Bonanza night.